Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're working on a 2013 Ferrari 458 Italia. All right, so before we get started on wrapping the whole entire car in paint protection film and doing the windshield film, we need to clean this car up. It is disgusting, it is dirty, it's got bugs all over it. It has film on the front end already done by somebody before, so we're contemplating, the customer gave us the green light. We are considering removing the film off the front. It's got weird seams all the way throughout here, which does not make sense at all. All those edges are exposed, and he plans on driving it a lot, maybe even doing a couple car rallies with it, so those edges will get beat up. Edges here are exposed as well, so we're gonna remove the film here, wrap it fully. It just looks cleaner, better, and will give the car better protection. We noticed a little bit of a scuff at the bottom here, which we'll try to repair if that can't be done. It's very, very tricky, but again, it's at the bottom there, small little chip there that's been touched up, but the car needs to be cleaned, decontaminated, clay barred. We're gonna polish it, get everything prepped, wrap the whole entire thing, windshield, and he can enjoy it. Have fun with it. It's a Ferrari, come on, what is there not to like? All right, so we are taking the film off the front end here. Gonna leave it on the hood because the job is actually really, really good there with no issues. It looks pretty much perfect. But as you can see, for some reason, they have a seam here, and a seam here. I assume whoever was installing it before was unable to work the fingers out in this area, so they decided to cut it and seam the film, which is very, very improper. These are not even wrapped as well, so this would get destroyed and just completely chipped up. So what we're doing is using some hot water, some boiling water, and carefully, very, very carefully going at it, because at least from what I could tell, the front bumper might have been tainted at some point. So we're gonna avoid potentially lifting paint. So there you go. I think the seam works even better. It's very, very nice. We'll rewrap the bumpers. It'll work much, much better. Avoid seams, and plus all these edges were exposed. None of those edges were wrapped. That does not look good at all. The more exposed edges you have, potential for more chips. So what's the point of that? You wrap your car, edges are visible, you drive it, those edges get beat up. It defeats the whole purpose. Right, quick update for you guys on the Ferrari 458, not Italia. I said Italia, it is a Spider, so the difference is convertible top and the other one is not a convertible top. So fenders are done, the bumper is done, the roof, the A-pillars, everything's been done, the mirrors have been rewrapped, the quarter panels are done as well. We're jumping on the rocker panel, so we're gonna wrap that. We have the engine cover to do, and then the back cover, and this thing is all finished up. And then we're gonna let it dry and cure for over the weekend. And then we're gonna do the windshield on Monday again, and then just check over all the corners, edges and everything. But as you can see, if you wanna come in here, we have the film tucked compared to where it was before, coming through all the way here. You can see the edges are still, you know, not fully tacked. We let them dry. But all of this has been tucked, rolled all the way through, covered, so that way when rocks hit it, they're not gonna damage that edge specifically. The same thing here. All of this has been rolled over as well, as opposed to before it was all exposed. Now it's all tucked as well. Remember the areas right around here where you had seams coming across for some reason here, here, and then here. In this case, you only have one that runs right down the middle here. Very, you can barely even see it. So that's normal. A majority of the cars, when you wrap bumpers, that is how they are done, instead of doing it all in one piece, you know, because we're using patterns and they're modified. Sensor holes, we had those deleted in the pattern. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna carefully come in and hand cut them out. That way it gets it a little bit tighter as opposed to the pattern itself, and gives us a little bit of flexibility when we're stretching the bumper and trying to conform it to the shape of the shape itself. So that, you know, lets us have a little bit of wiggle room. A little trick that we have learned, but that's pretty much it. So we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep wrapping and get you the finished results. And let me know what you think. You know, black Ferrari, red Ferrari, the yellow Ferrari. Just let me know what you think. Yeah, let's get back to work. All right, so we are switching things up a little bit. As you can see, Robert is not here. Robert is on vacation for this week, and we have to finish filming the Ferrari. So what we're doing right now is installing windshield skin right over there. So XPEL windshield film is what's going on that. It's good for about a year. So it's much easier and cheaper to replace your windshield skin than replacing your windshields, especially if it's a driver with an expensive windshield like that. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of B-roll with that. And essentially that is the only thing left with this vehicle as far as doing all of that. I'm gonna try to reach out to the customer, see if he wants to add a ceramic coating to the whole thing, but that's it. I mean, can't wait to show you guys the finished results after all of that is wrapped up. So go through ceramic coating the whole entire thing, including the door jambs as well. And we're gonna check everything over, let it cure and dry overnight. There's a couple corners that still need a little bit of tucking, but X5M M50i for a quick wash, another BMW getting worked on, a Mustang coming in for ceramic coating, bumper and hood paint protection film. This one's coming in for a little bit of vinyl work. We already did a tuxedo wrap on this one, and you've probably seen videos of this one, GT3 RS. We've done a ton of work on this one before. Full XPEL stealth wrap, did some performance mods on it as well. So now the customer is back for a new look. He wants to wrap the hood, the roof, and part of the rear spoiler in satin carbon fiber paint protection film. So that's what we're gonna do. Just, you know, add a little bit of a different touch. And he also has carbon fiber mirror caps coming as well. So we're gonna take everything apart, remove the door panel, take the mirrors apart, install the carbon fiber ones, and then wrap them in XPEL stealth as well. So everything can match. So a lot going on here at the shop. Absolutely love what we do. But again, Ferrari almost done. Alright guys, so we got the Ferrari all finished up. Again, we're doing this vlog style. It feels like I have not done this in a long time, but Robert's on vacation. But anyways, it is all finished up. It is wrapped. It is ceramic coating. So the customer did decide on doing ceramic coating after we talked to him a little bit. So I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough, a little bit of B-roll, and that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like. We really enjoy doing these, and yeah, we love working on exotics. Right, so we got the car all finished up. Everything has been wrapped up. Again, we left the hood because the hood was pretty much in excellent condition. We rewrapped the front bumper. As you remember, it had a ton of seams here. Now, as you can see, it's all done in one piece. There's no outrageous gaps in this area. Before, we had a gap here, a gap here. So all this area was exposed. So we rewrapped the whole front bumper. These actually were not wrapped as well, so we ended up wrapping the headlight washer covers as well. We have the fenders fully wrapped. Everything has been tucked, not the bumper side, but the fender side. So the bumper side, the drop is very sharp and aggressive. Film will tend to lift over time, so we have it running right up to the edge here. That's the nasty chip that we had showed you before, so that was already there. We went ahead and just covered that, roll the edge, that way it doesn't get worse over time. But corners wrapped, edges wrapped, everything has been wrapped and tucked coming through here, completely wrapped. The previous fender that was wrapped, all of these edges were fully exposed. It was not even wrapped around the corner here, so we redid the fender, wrapped all of the edges coming through here. So this has been wrapped coming all the way through. We redid the mirrors because they were not, the quality of the job was not the greatest coming through. The doors, so for the doors we ended up shrinking this area here, so that way the film tucks all the way behind here, as opposed to your standard pattern that kind of runs like that. Went ahead, we deleted the keyhole here, hand cut it by hand and rolled it all the way around. As you can see, gives you much better coverage. Again, doors are fully wrapped, everything is tucked coming all the way through here. Edges wrapped, everything coming through. Same thing with this area. Everything is tucked coming across here, wrapped on both sides. You do not see the edge of the film at all. So coming through, same thing here. Corners wrapped, edges wrapped. You'll have one slight, very tight seam coming across here because of the drop here, the way the film lays down. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we got the horse, so we did not remove this, so you'll see a little bit of a line here. Same thing with the Ferrari badge. We ended up shrinking it a little bit. We left this on, we did not remove that. So it's pretty much the only areas where you see a little bit of edge of the film, but given this vehicle is a darker color, so you're not going to have any type of dirt lines that'll build up over time that will jump out and stand out. But that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you for watching the video. We will see you guys in the next one.